Hey, everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating book that explores the science behind our habits and how we can change them. The Power of Habit: Why We Do What We Do in Life and Business by Charles Duhigg. This book is a deep dive into the psychology of habits, offering insights into how they form, why they're so powerful, and how we can harness them to improve our lives. Whether you're looking to break bad habits, build good ones, or just understand why you do what you do, The Power of Habit provides a wealth of knowledge and practical strategies. So, grab a notebook, sit back, and let's explore the key ideas, lessons, and takeaways from this incredible book. Overview of the book. The Power of Habit is divided into 3 parts, each focusing on a different aspect of habits. 1. The habits of individuals. Duhigg explores how habits form in our personal lives and how we can change them. 2. The habits of successful organizations. Duhigg examines how habits shape the culture and success of businesses and organizations. 3. The habits of societies. Duhigg looks at how habits influence societal behaviors and movements. Through a combination of scientific research, real-life examples, and engaging storytelling, Duhigg provides a comprehensive guide to understanding and harnessing the power of habits. Key themes and lessons. Let's break down the core lessons and themes from The Power of Habit. These are the ideas that have resonated with readers and made this book a must-read for anyone looking to understand and change their habits. 1. The habit loop. The central concept of The Power of Habit is the habit loop, which consists of 3 components. 1. Cue, the trigger that initiates the habit. 2. Routine, the behavior or action that follows the cue. 3. Reward, the benefit or satisfaction that reinforces the habit. Example: Duhigg shares the story of a woman named Lisa Allen, who transformed her life by identifying the cues and rewards of her habits and changing her routines. By understanding the habit loop, she was able to quit smoking, lose weight, and improve her career. The takeaway here is to understand the habit loop. Identify the cues, routines, and rewards of your habits to understand how they work and how you can change them. 2. The golden rule of habit change. Duhigg introduces the golden rule of habit change, which states that you can't extinguish a bad habit. You can only change it. To change a habit, you need to keep the same cue and reward but change the routine. Example: Duhigg shares the story of Tony Dungy, a football coach who transformed the performance of his team by focusing on changing their habits. Instead of trying to eliminate bad habits, Dungy replaced them with new, more effective routines. The lesson here is to change the routine, not the cue or reward. Identify the cue and reward of a habit and replace the routine with a more positive behavior. 3. The role of keystone habits. Duhigg discusses the concept of keystone habits, which are habits that have a ripple effect, influencing other areas of your life. By focusing on changing keystone habits, you can create widespread positive change. Example: Duhigg shares the story of Paul O'Neill, the CEO of Alcoa, who transformed the company by focusing on one keystone habit: safety. By making safety a priority, O'Neill not only reduced accidents, but also improved overall productivity and profitability. The takeaway here is to identify and focus on keystone habits. Changing these habits can lead to positive changes in other areas of your life. 4. The power of small wins. Duhigg emphasizes the importance of small wins in creating and sustaining habits. Small wins are minor successes that build momentum and reinforce positive behaviors. Example: Duhigg shares the story of a hospital that improved patient care by focusing on small wins, such as ensuring that nurses consistently washed their hands. These small wins led to larger improvements in overall patient care. The lesson here is to focus on small wins. Celebrate minor successes to build momentum and reinforce positive habits. 5. The role of belief in habit change. Duhigg explores the role of belief in sustaining habit change. He argues that belief is essential for making lasting changes, especially in the face of challenges and setbacks. Example: Duhigg shares the story of Alcoholics Anonymous, which helps people overcome addiction by fostering a belief in their ability to change. This belief is reinforced through group support and shared experiences. The takeaway here is to cultivate belief in your ability to change. Surround yourself with supportive people and reinforce your belief through positive experiences. 6. The habits of successful organizations. Duhigg examines how habits shape the culture and success of businesses and organizations. He argues that successful organizations have habits that promote efficiency, innovation, and adaptability. Example: Duhigg shares the story of Starbucks, which transformed its business by focusing on the habits of its employees. By training employees to handle difficult situations with specific routines, Starbucks improved customer service and employee satisfaction. The lesson here is to focus on organizational habits. Identify and cultivate habits that promote success and adaptability in your organization. 7. The role of crisis in creating habits. Duhigg discusses how crisis can be a powerful catalyst for creating new habits. In times of crisis, people are more open to change and more willing to adopt new behaviors. Example: Duhigg shares the story of the Rhode Island hospital, which improved patient safety after a series of crises forced the hospital to change its habits and procedures. The takeaway here is to use crisis as an opportunity for change. In times of crisis, focus on creating new, positive habits that can lead to long-term improvements. 8. The habits of societies. Duhigg explores how habits influence societal behaviors and movements. He argues that societal habits can shape everything from individual behaviors to large-scale social movements. Example: Duhigg shares the story of the civil rights movement, which was driven by the habits of its leaders and participants. By understanding and leveraging these habits, the movement was able to create widespread social change. The lesson here is to understand the power of societal habits. Recognize how habits shape societal behaviors and use this understanding to drive positive change. 9. The role of willpower in habit formation. Duhigg discusses the importance of willpower in forming and sustaining habits. He argues that willpower is like a muscle. It can be strengthened with practice, but it can also be depleted. Example: Duhigg shares research showing that students with strong willpower are more likely to succeed academically. He also explains that willpower can be strengthened through practice and reinforced by creating habits that reduce the need for willpower. The takeaway here is to strengthen your willpower. Practice self-control and create habits that reduce the need for willpower, such as setting clear goals and routines. 10. The importance of community in habit change. Duhigg emphasizes the role of community in sustaining habit change. He argues that social support is essential for making lasting changes, as it provides accountability, encouragement, and reinforcement. Example: Duhigg shares the story of a weight loss program that succeeded by creating a supportive community where participants could share their experiences and encourage each other. The lesson here is to build a supportive community. Surround yourself with people who encourage and support your habit change efforts. Actionable takeaways. Now that we've covered the key lessons, let's talk about how you can apply these principles in your own life. Here are some actionable steps inspired by the power of habit. 1. Understand the habit loop. Identify the cues, routines, and rewards of your habits to understand how they work and how you can change them. 2. Change the routine, not the cue or reward. Replace negative routines with positive behaviors while keeping the same cue and reward. 3. Focus on keystone habits. Identify and change keystone habits that can lead to widespread positive change in your life. 4. Celebrate small wins. Focus on minor successes to build momentum and reinforce positive habits. 5. Cultivate belief in your ability to change. Surround yourself with supportive people and reinforce your belief through positive experiences. 6. Focus on organizational habits. Identify and cultivate habits that promote success and adaptability in your organization. 7. Use crisis as an opportunity for change. In times of crisis, focus on creating new, positive habits that can lead to long-term improvements. 8. Understand the power of societal habits. Recognize how habits shape societal behaviors and use this understanding to drive positive change. 9. Strengthen your willpower. Practice self-control and create habits that reduce the need for willpower. 10. Build a supportive community. Surround yourself with people who encourage and support your habit change efforts. Criticisms and controversies. While The Power of Habit has been widely praised, some critics argue that the book's emphasis on individual habits may oversimplify the complexities of behavior change. For example, factors such as socioeconomic status, access to resources, and systemic barriers can also play a significant role in shaping habits. However, the book's strength lies in its practical advice and universal appeal. Duhigg's principles can be applied to a wide range of situations and circumstances, making it accessible to a broad audience. Conclusion: The Power of Habit is a must-read for anyone looking to understand and change their habits. Charles Duhigg's insights into the science of habits offer practical, actionable advice that can help you break bad habits, build good ones, and achieve your goals. Whether you're looking to improve your personal life, your career, or your organization, this book provides valuable insights and strategies to help you harness the power of habits. If you found this summary helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more book summaries and personal development tips. Let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaway from The Power of Habit is, or if there's another book you'd like me to cover next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.